Welcome back. This is your man Warrior, and I am going to do the third tier of the credit heist, or actually, I think that it's actually the fourth tier. Yeah, the fourth tier. I've two-starred it many times. I've just not been able to three-star it. I think if you've seen my previous videos, you know that I am one of those do as I say, not as I do YouTubers. I have learned a lot, and the team that I have is not a team I recommend. At least most of the team. I would recommend other characters, and my team just has not been that good. And of course, I've caught in flack, which is, I suppose, well-deserved. But I have definitely tried to teach any of the YouTubers who are watching what the teams should really look like for a scoundrel team. I have since kind of fixed my team a little bit, and I'm now using the Lando lead. I do have, of course, the two that everybody's probably using, Stormtrooper Han and IG-88. Those two are not bad. They're at gear 8. And then I have Zam Wessel. I got her early on. The first week I started playing, I had spent some money on the game to unlock a bunch of characters. She was one of them I unlocked. And subsequently, her drop rate was insane, so I got her to 7-star. So since I had her, I've been using her, and she is kind of fun. So I don't mind having her on the team. But my newest addition to the team is actually below. I was using Chewie, and he's not a terrible character at all. He's actually not bad. But I just unlocked Han Solo, and Han Solo I got from the Tier 7 raids, the Rancor raids with my team, and I had just unlocked him this week, so I went ahead and geared him up as high as I could get him this week, and I've got him to gear 9. He needs another furnace. He uses a total of 3 furnaces and has 5 raid gear parts, so good luck with leveling this guy up. He takes everything. I did put some critical chance and critical damage mods on him. I want him to do a lot of damage, but I also want him to crit because his ability, such as Deadeye, is dealing physical damage to a target enemy and gaining turn meter equal to his critical chance. So you want his critical chance as high as possible, so when he gets that turn meter, it's equal to that high critical chance. I think I have his critical chance in the ballpark of around 63 or something like that. And so actually we'll just look at his critical chance, 65%. So he'd get 65% turn meter right here. When he deals physical damage, he'll gain 65% turn meter. So that's excellent. So the higher, the better. And that's one of the things you need to consider when modding a character, is looking at all their attacks and abilities and seeing what it is that they actually do and which mods would actually benefit it the most. Now, before I get into this video, I do just want to address the video from yesterday. I know there was a number of people who gave me a thumbs down on the video, and for those individuals I did not make happy, I'm sorry. I want to apologize if it came across as a arrogant video of me bashing another team on the arena. I do want to address that though after the apology to let you know it was just a fun video. That's all it was intended for. I think I should have caught more flack for not having music set to it than me taking out the number 2 team. It doesn't say anything about my shard, as 7 out of the top 10, most of the time that are in the top 10, are level 80 characters with level 80, gear 10 teams. And so there's only 3 or 4 teams that are 79 that even make it into the top 10, and they all struggle very hard to get up to the top, and I'm proud of them. The guy that I fought yesterday is a thorn in everyone's side. He's amazing. He's a level 77 who creeps up to the top. He was in number 2 slot, which is amazing. And he actually has a level 70 Obi-Wan lead, which is, again, amazing because his arena power is about 7,000 less than most people in the top 10, and yet he still gets into the number 2 slot, which is a compliment to him. It's not derogatory, it's a compliment. But I had a number of requests to see what Wedge and Biggs can do, especially against the old meta of the Obi-Wan. So the video was twofold. 1, to show the old versus new meta, and 2, just to have some fun. The other thing is iron sharpens iron. The teams on my shard, even if they're, if you want to call them lesser with the number of stars and what their level is, they're a level 79 and I'm a level 80, and that's not fair. You know what? It's beneficial for them to have me on the shard because they get to learn and get cultivated and see these different teams and strategies and skill sets. And don't be fooled. These characters, these guys who I'm playing against, bump me out of the number 1 spot on an almost daily basis now, which just goes to show that they are learning, that they are strategizing, and that they're getting a lot out of it. It is actually, in fact, me who is kind of the biggest loser on this shard because I don't have anybody above me right now that I get to learn from, to grow from. So I'm really having to go to outside sources such as my team to learn and grow. Now, with that said, I'm not saying that I don't enjoy the #1 slot. I do, obviously. A lot of crystals and things like that are beneficial, but the idea of that video yesterday was to just show old versus new meta, and he obviously knows what he's doing with his Obi-Wan because he creeps into the #2 spot on my shard all the time. And 2, it was just to have fun. It was just to have a good time. So for those who were offended, I apologize. I don't want to lose viewership just because you guys felt like I was being an online bully, so I don't want to be that guy. The other thing is if I didn't have music and you didn't like that, I'm sorry. I am looking for non-copyrighted music. YouTube offers it. However, the videos or the music that YouTube offers, I haven't found any that I really like yet. So I'm kind of struggling through finding non-copyrighted material that I can use that won't get me in trouble, that is fun and exciting to put to these videos. So enough of that. I just wanted to address that because this is an online community. I want to tell you guys, I am hitting about 100,000 views as of today. I was at 95,000 as of the last poll, 95,000 views, and I had approximately 5,000 views in the last 24 hours. And so I should be somewhere at or above 100,000 today, which is unbelievable to have done this for just over a month and to have 100,000 views and over 1,400 subscribers. It hopefully means that I'm putting out content that people enjoy, and I really appreciate all of the loyal people. I do have something exciting coming out soon. This is going to be for all of my loyal fans. It is something pretty exciting. It's going to be kind of a sponsorship program where you will be able to sponsor videos, and I will be able to tell the world who's sponsoring each video. This is going to be a new, fun, and exciting thing, and I think it's going to be a great opportunity to be able to thank each and every individual who does support me in their own way. So I really appreciate that. I'll give you more information as it comes. Now back to this video. I am going to go ahead and try this credit heist, the 3rd tier. Now that I have Han Solo, I am interested to see how he does. So there's my team. Of course, I think I have all the scoundrels unlocked. What I do like is that there is a very large selection of scoundrels to choose from. And of course, Dengar, who I have near the bottom, and Cad Bane, who I have near the bottom on the left, are 2 that I would recommend you get, farm, and utilize in your squad for sure. I know that I kind of hated on a few of these to the left. The only one that really deserves a ton of hate is going to be Mob Enforcer for sure. You know, Greedo has his place, the Gamorrean Guard has their place, and you know, the ability block of Boba Fett is, when it's, you know, tricked out, is not bad at all either. But this is the team that I have. So let's go ahead and get to it. I am excited. This is the very, very first time I will have ever used Han Solo anywhere in the game, and so I just want to see how he stacks up and how he hangs with this team. This is his special ability. He gets this. It is a unique ability that he has that just lets him go first in every single battle, no matter which battle he's in, which is pretty awesome. We'll go ahead and put evasion down on all of them, hopefully. There we go. And we'll go ahead and do the double down. And I've actually never used these abilities before, so I gotta read them. It says, never tell me the odds. It's reusable every 4 turns. And allies gain critical chance up for 2 turns. Wow, that's pretty cool. And Han has a 25% chance to also gain turn meter. That's pretty cool. I'll use that in the next round. The next one, Deadeye, is reusable in 4 turns as well, and it deals physical damage to a target enemy and gains turn meter, of course, to his critical chance. I did show that earlier. So he's gaining turn meter with both of these. That's pretty awesome. And then he's got his basic. I think I'm just going to do his basic. Wow. That was pretty cool. I'll just do basic. This definitely feels a lot easier than it did the last time I played, for sure. We'll go ahead and use the bombs. I like thermal detonators. I call them bombs. I like thermal detonators. I think they're cool. I do wish that thermal detonators did more damage. There are a few people, like the gentleman Newt Gunray. Newt Gunray, it's funny, I called him a girl on the first video. I didn't know who he was. I'd seen him in the Star Wars, but totally forgot about him. And boy, you take heat on YouTube channels if you make mistakes. By the way, I'm okay with you guys correcting me. I don't want to keep calling him a girl, because that would make me an absolute idiot. So yeah, definitely glad people called that out on my scoundrel video and helped me out. But watch this instant detonation. I got 10,000 plus the 5,000, so 15,000 damage for Zam Wessel. I know that I give her an overall a galaxy rating of 2 stars, just because she's exceptionally hard to get, and she's hard to gear up and stuff. But she's a super fun character. If you happened to spend any money and unlock her, she's definitely somebody that'd be fun. Let's see this. Boom. She didn't crit, so she only did about 5 grand on that. By the way, when you do these tiers, the first tier, the first time through, is always easier than the second time through. I have found that to be 100% correct every single time. And I guess it's because they want you to have an opportunity to get through this at least once. But it seems like the second time I always struggle far more than I did the first time. Let's see if I can take this guy out. All right, double down. Wow, 10,000 damage. Not bad at all. Wow, this is rough. My Han Solo's about to die. That is the one thing about Han Solo. He is squishy. For sure. He is squishy. So that does kind of stink that I was not able to 3-star this. But at least we know now. I'm going to have to definitely get Han Solo up there a little higher. And I'm going to have to add some mods. And wow, I normally don't lose IG, but I lost IG this time. So a little bit more work to 3-star this. Oh my gosh. I've never lost 3 characters in even this level. That's crazy. Well, anyway, you got to see me get my butt pummeled, but the good news is you get your credits regardless of whether you have 1 character standing or all of them standing. So, as always, you can like the video, you can subscribe. I do have a watermark of my warrior on the bottom right of every video where it has my little warrior guy and it says warrior. If you click on that watermark, it'll take you right to my page so you can subscribe. As always, if you have any comments, you can leave them down below. Down below, why don't you put what your favorite kind of music is that you would love to see put on these videos that I do occasionally from time to time. Let me know what kind of music you like, and I will consider all those options that you guys put out there and try and find some that I can integrate into these videos from time to time. As always, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. Keep your gaming on. Warrior, out.